Hey everyone, welcome back to World Within Words. Today, we're diving deep into something that's more than just money. It's a revolution. It's called Bitcoin, the first decentralized digital currency that changed how the world thinks about money, power, and freedom. So, grab your headphones and your curiosity, because by the end of this video, you'll understand what Bitcoin really is, why it matters, and how it might shape the future of our world. Let's go back to 2008, a year of financial chaos. Banks were collapsing, governments were bailing out big corporations, and people were losing faith in the financial system. In the middle of that crisis, a mysterious person or group under the name Satoshi Nakamoto published a 9-page white paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It proposed a simple yet revolutionary idea. What if we could create money that doesn't belong to any government, any bank, or any company? A currency that lives entirely on the internet, controlled by no one, and yet trusted by everyone. That's how Bitcoin was born. At its core, Bitcoin is digital money, but unlike your online bank account, it doesn't rely on a bank. It's built on a technology called blockchain, which acts like a public digital ledger. Every Bitcoin transaction ever made is recorded on this ledger, visible to everyone, but impossible to change or hack. Think of it like this. If normal money is like writing transactions in a secret notebook kept by a bank, Bitcoin is like a notebook shared by millions of computers, where everyone can see the entries, but no one can erase or cheat them. Bitcoin allows people to send and receive money directly, from person to person, without needing a middleman. No banks, no borders, no permission. Now, the technology behind Bitcoin blockchain is what makes it so powerful. Every time someone sends Bitcoin, that transaction is verified by thousands of computers called miners. These miners use computing power to solve complex mathematical puzzles. Once they solve it, the transaction gets added to the blockchain forever, and the miners rewarded with new Bitcoins. That's how new Bitcoins are created, through mining. This process not only secures the network, but also ensures that no one can cheat the system. No fake coins, no double spending. Everything is transparent and verifiable. It's a system built on mathematics, not trust, and that's why people call it trustless technology. When Bitcoin first appeared, it was worth almost nothing. In 2010, one man famously bought 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins, which would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars today. Slowly, people started to notice. Programmers, libertarians, and curious investors began to see its potential. By 2013, 1 Bitcoin was worth over $1,000. In 2017, it crossed $20,000. And by 2021, it touched an all-time high of $69,000. Bitcoin had gone from an internet experiment to a global financial phenomenon. But it wasn't just about the price. It was about the idea that money could exist outside government control, that ordinary people could hold value, send it anywhere, anytime, without needing permission. Bitcoin isn't just technology, it's a philosophy. It represents freedom, transparency, and financial independence. It challenges the old system where banks and governments hold all the power. With Bitcoin, you become your own bank. You hold your own money in your own digital wallet. No one can freeze your account, block your payment, or print more of your money into worthlessness. That's why Bitcoin is often called digital gold. Like gold, it's limited. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence. This scarcity gives it value and protects it from inflation. Of course, not everyone loves Bitcoin. Critics argue that it's volatile, slow, and used for illegal activities. They say it consumes too much electricity through mining, and that its price swings make it unreliable as a currency. Governments fear it because it takes away their control over money. Banks fear it because it challenges their business model. And yes, Bitcoin is still evolving. It's not perfect. But remember, neither was the internet in 1995. Every new technology looks strange, risky, and dangerous at first until it changes the world. Today, Bitcoin is accepted in many countries, traded on every major exchange, and even adopted as legal tender in El Salvador. Big companies like Tesla, PayPal, and Square have invested in it. Millions of people around the world, from Africa to Asia to South America, use Bitcoin to protect their savings from inflation and send money across borders instantly. And beyond the financial side, it has inspired thousands of new projects like Ethereum, NFTs, and decentralized finance DeFi. Bitcoin opened the door to a new financial era, the era of decentralization. So what's next for Bitcoin? Some believe it could become the global reserve currency of the future, a neutral money for the internet age. Others see it as digital gold, a store of value to protect wealth in uncertain times. But whatever happens, one thing is clear. Bitcoin has already changed how we think about money, freedom, and trust. It's not just an investment, it's a movement, a reminder that technology can empower people, not just corporations. Bitcoin began as an idea, one written in code, shared by a stranger and powered by belief. Today, it's a symbol of hope for millions, and a glimpse into what the future of money could look like. Whether you love it or doubt it, Bitcoin has forced us to ask a simple but powerful question. Who should control money, people or power? And maybe that's what makes it truly revolutionary. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends who want to understand the future of money. This is World Within Words, where stories meet knowledge. And today, we just explored the story of Bitcoin, the digital gold that changed the world.